Hi, guys. It is August 24th, 2023, coming to you on the pre-tour of the Elevate Tiny Home Tour from Palestine, Texas. I've been here about a week and will be here another week longer. Loving my house house sitting 6 dogs, and they're actually really amazing dogs, and we're having a great time, and Munchkin is enjoying her new temporary siblings. But today, here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about people's stories. There's so many foster children with these stories, which I've learned over the years, which is what's driving my mission to make sure I create a safe space where these youth can belong. They can learn what it is that they need to learn, and they can become full, successful, happy, healthy adults. So as I've started my journey, I'm just trying to gather information from everywhere, listen to everybody's stories. And quite a few months ago, I ran across this book called A Place Called Home. The author is David Ambroz. Here, I'll go ahead and put it up here on the screen so you can see it. And this book is literally that thing that fires me up. Like if I start making excuses why I can't make this mission happen, when I think maybe I need to wait longer, this book every time brings me right back to knowing the urgency of getting these youth a safe place to live, learn, grow, be safe, be inspired. So I think I've shot this video multiple times at this point, and I cannot talk about this book without giving really great stuff away. And I don't want to tell you the story because I want you to go and pick up this book. Now, if you prefer audiobooks, David actually narrates this himself, and it is heart-wrenching. It's beautiful. He's vulnerable and open and honest, and you can, whether you're reading the words on the page or listening to them, it's going to come alive for you. I've probably listened to it 2 or 3 times at this point and read the book twice. The amount of trauma that kids go through just growing up in poverty. Put on top of that, for David, it was a mentally ill mother, homelessness. I'm going to read you just an excerpt from the foreword. When David and his siblings should be in elementary school, they are instead walking the streets seeking shelter while their mother is battling mental illness. They rest in train stations, 24-hour diners, anywhere that's warm and dry. They bathe in public restrooms and steal food to quell their hunger. When David is placed in foster care, at first it feels like salvation, but soon proves to be just as unsafe. He's moved from home to home, and in all but one placement, he's abused. David finds hope and opportunities in libraries, schools, and the occasional kind-hearted adult. He harnesses an inner gift to escape the all too familiar outcome for a kid like him. Through hard work and unwavering result, he's able to get a scholarship to Vassar College, his first significant step out of poverty. It goes on, but I want to stop there because you don't get to know the whole story without reading it. You need to hear it in his words, in his voice. So thank you for following my journey, and thank you for all of those. So many people reach out and encourage me and love the mission that we're on together to create a place called home. These young adults, when they've spent their life in foster care, the one thing they want more than anything is relational permanency. And so that's what we're going to be creating with the Elevate Tiny Home Villages. So if you're behind me and behind this mission, I beg you, take time out of your day to read this book. I don't care if you read a chapter a night for the next month, or if you devour it in a week, or if it takes you a year. This book needs to be read. It needs to be understood. It won't just help you look at what foster's about, but poverty. People that are invisible to us, that we don't see when we pass them. He tells a story of being in Grand Central Station and just hoping one adult would see him, would just really see him and give him enough money so his family wouldn't starve. It's a reality I know a lot of us really can't understand. I mean, we might think we do here, but this book brings it home a lot. So join me on my journey, but read this book. And hey, after you read it or listen to it, come back to this video, post below what you got out of it. If you've already read the book, what kind of sticks with you? There's so many scenes in this book that can stick with you, that can really help shift the way you think about how you show up in the world and how you show up to people who are marginalized and people who need you and need your help. So that's it for today. Listen, below, I'm going to put a link to the book. I'm also going to put a link to a couple of his YouTube videos where he's been interviewed about the book. I just think this is a really important work and I want to support it as much as I can. Also, David Ambroz happens to be a top executive in a very, very large company. So read up on him, find out what it is. And I look forward to introducing you into more and more people who have survived, whether poverty or the foster system, and have great stories to tell. So I will see you on the next YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you so much for your emotional, prayer, financial, all the support you give to the Elevate Villages. We need it. We can't do it without you. Bye.